Today we are in Amsterdam and I've got a £100 budget to spend. I'm going to try and spread this money across food, activities and drinks. So if you're coming to Amsterdam or even debating coming, then this video is for you. I'm also going to be dropping some tips and hacks for when you do come to Amsterdam, so make sure you watch all the way through to get them as well. Okay, let's go. So before you start your day, you're going to need a good breakfast. We're heading to UF. Now, I'm not sure how you actually pronounce it. UF, it means eggs in Dutch. We're going there now. Just hoping the food tastes good. When it comes to food, I'd say £20 is a good ballpark to aim for. But if you're getting steak and things like that for dinner, then obviously it's going to be a bit more expensive, and obviously things like pizza might be a bit cheaper. But £20 is a good area to expect. My breakfast and a coffee came to about 19 euros, which is, like I said, roughly in that £20 ballpark. Over to the Netherlands, you have to try the national beer, Heineken. The Heineken experience runs you through the deep history and production of the beer and how the company went from a Dutch beer to a global brand. And also you get 2 drinks at the end of the tour, so who can complain at that? Heineken experience cost us £17, which was great value because you got 2 beers at the end and it was really interesting and immersive. I would definitely recommend anyone coming to Amsterdam to try that. I promise you tips and tricks for when you come to Amsterdam, and tips and tricks are what I'm going to provide. When you arrive at Schiphol Airport, do not use taxis. Taxis outside the airport typically have hyperinflated prices for tourists. Last year when I went to Amsterdam, I paid £105 for a 20-minute taxi journey. What? Just to later find out it wasn't even a real taxi. It was just someone posing as a taxi making good money off tourists. So what else can you do? Instead, use trains. They're fast, they're cheap, and they're really reliable. So please do not get in a taxi. Do not do that. Don't make the same mistake I did. Now get back to the video. Dotted around Amsterdam, you can find little photo booths like these, which will cost us around £5 of our budget. They're a little fun experience and they're so cool to keep as a souvenir. You can find different versions of these all around Amsterdam, but I'll leave the location of this one down in the description so you can visit it when you come to Amsterdam. I actually got talking to the guy that ran this shop and he was so cool. He allowed me to film in the shop and then we got talking about YouTube because he asked what kind of videos I make. And then we went on to talk about clothes and he was telling me that the largest transaction in that shop's history was €9,000 in one go. That is insane. Obviously, outside of our £100 budget, but he was just so cool to let me film and let me get some footage of inside his shop. I got the conversation on camera, but I didn't exactly want to get a copyright strike. Obviously, the main tourist attraction of Amsterdam is the coffee shop. For a drink and any other extracurricular activities you may be getting up to in there, I'd say a good ballpark is around £20 each time you go in. Obviously, I'd love to show you inside one, but I don't want YouTube to be mad at me. Which leads me on to tip number 2. Tip number 2, when going to coffee shops, sure, try the big famous ones, the bulldogs, things like that, but definitely try the smaller, quieter ones, a bit further out of the centre. There are so many small, cool coffee shops with really good vibes where you can just chill, relax, might be a bit quieter and you can relax. This may be a given, but so many people that I know that have been to Amsterdam and they go to Bulldog and they complain about how busy it was, or maybe it was a bit more awkward. Smaller coffee shops are the better ones. Okay, go and see the next activity, it's a good one. The red light Boat canal tours are a really great way to see this city. You get to see a lot of the city from a different perspective, and if your tour guide is as good as ours, then you'll learn some really cool facts about Amsterdam and its history. Prices vary. Obviously you can get things a bit more bougie with champagne and things like that, but ours was just under £25 of our budget and we got unlimited drinks for the hour. Oh, and then this happened.
No, I'm good, thank you. Don't slip on there.
My joke's a bit slippery, yeah. You can get tickets for the boat we got on from Get Your Guide. I couldn't recommend this enough. It was so fun and our tour guide got everyone interacting and talking together. Hello, just a little disclaimer. The following clips were shot after the boat tour, and I may have got slightly tipsy. The drinks started flowing, everyone was having a good time, and then the mimosas got brought out. So you definitely get your money's worth when it comes to the drink side of things. Right, so we don't have too much of our budget left. One thing I love about the Netherlands, it's fruit waffles. Of course, we had to try the TikTok viral Van Wonderen. This was 13 euros, so we may have just touched our budget of 100 euros or 100 pounds. We're gonna give it a try, see what it's like, see if it's worth the hype of 13 euros. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at it work. That is nice. Wait. In fact, no, it's... I don't know if I actually like that because I got Biscoff on mine with Nutella. I've got chocolate all over my hands. I got mine with Biscoff and Nutella, and I'm not too sure if I actually like it. It's nice, but there's no way I'll eat all that. That is very filling. Like, that could be a whole meal. So, in retrospect, if you are getting like a meal or you want something to put you over for the whole day, that's nice, but you'll be very, very full. There's no way I'm eating all that. There is no way. I love stroopwafels. That's a lot. That is quite a lot. I did in fact eat it all. I think we had little to nothing left over in our budget. I think I spread the £100 quite well across everything. I hope this was a good insight what you may need to budget for your trip to Amsterdam. Obviously there's so many different ways you can spend money. You could try and make your money go a little bit further, not eating out as much and maybe getting fast food, but this is how I would spend £100 in Amsterdam. We got drinks, we got food, and we got to experience some really cool things. If you want to see anything else Amsterdam related, go and check out my channel and subscribe while you're there because I have a few more videos coming from this trip. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again soon.